Have you ever heard of Mercury's greatest western elongation? No, it's not a sci-fi movie title. It's actually one of the most exciting celestial events for skywatchers. If you've never seen Mercury with your naked eye, you're in for a treat. This rare and stunning astronomical moment could be your best chance to witness the elusive messenger of the gods streak across the morning sky. So, grab your coffee, set that early morning alarm, and get ready to explore everything about Mercury's greatest western elongation and why this cosmic window offers the perfect time to spot Mercury in all its glory. Let's begin. What is Mercury's greatest western elongation anyway? Let's be honest, astronomy terms can sound a little intimidating, but don't worry. Greatest western elongation is way cooler and simpler than it sounds. Picture this. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, zipping around it at lightning speed. Because it orbits inside Earth's path, Mercury never strays too far from the Sun in our sky. That's why it's rarely visible. It either sets right after sunset or rises just before sunrise. Blink and you miss it. But a few special times each year, Mercury reaches a position called greatest western elongation. That's when it's at its maximum distance west of the Sun from our point of view. Translation: Mercury is as far away from the Sun in the sky as it can get, meaning it rises before the Sun and becomes visible in the early morning sky. This is the magic window you've been waiting for. Imagine walking outside in the quiet moments before dawn. The sky is still dark. Then, just above the eastern horizon, a tiny bright dot appears. That's Mercury, glowing like a cosmic jewel. And thanks to this special alignment, it's not lost in sunlight. It's putting on a show just for you. So if you've never seen Mercury before, this is the perfect time to catch it. No telescope needed. Just your eyes, a clear eastern view, and a bit of curiosity. In short, greatest western elongation equals Mercury's best morning performance. Why is this the best time to see Mercury? Let's be real. Mercury is one of the hardest planets to spot. It's tiny, incredibly fast, and it hugs the Sun like a shadow. Most of the time, it's hidden in plain sight, drowned out by sunlight, and buried near the horizon where it's nearly impossible to see. But when Mercury reaches its greatest western elongation, everything changes. This is one of those rare, sweet spots in the sky. During this event, Mercury moves far enough away from the Sun's glare, at least from our perspective here on Earth, that it becomes clearly visible in the early morning sky, right before the Sun rises. And that, my friend, is where the magic happens. Here's why this is the best time to catch a glimpse of the elusive planet. It's high enough above the eastern horizon that you don't need fancy gear or perfect conditions. It shines with a bright, steady glow, brighter than most stars around it. And there's a narrow window of darkness just before the sky turns gold, where Mercury stands out like a lone diamond in a velvet sky. Most people go their entire lives without ever seeing Mercury. It's that elusive. Even many amateur stargazers have to wait years to catch the right moment. But during this western elongation, it's practically waving at you. You don't need a telescope. You don't need a PhD in astronomy. All you need is to wake up early, look to the east, and let the universe do the rest. This isn't just a sky-watching moment. It's a cosmic invitation. So whether you're a night owl staying up late or an early bird catching the dawn, this is your golden opportunity to meet Mercury face to face. Don't let it pass you by. What makes the morning sky so magical? Imagine this. It's early. The streets are quiet, your phone isn't buzzing, and the world feels like it's paused. The sky above is a deep, velvety blue, not quite night, not quite day. A faint, golden glow begins to stretch across the eastern horizon, and then you see it, a tiny, gleaming point of light. That's Mercury, the cosmic speedster, racing through the heavens. There's something almost sacred about the early morning sky. It's the kind of silence that feels like a secret. While most people are still asleep, the universe is putting on a private show, just for you. No noise, no traffic, no distractions, just you and the cosmos having a moment. The colors alone are worth waking up for. Before the sun rises, the sky becomes a painting in motion. Deep indigo fades into soft lavender with streaks of fiery orange and hints of rose gold. Against this ever-changing canvas, Mercury makes its entrance, a bold little spark guiding the way for the rising sun. There's a magic to catching Mercury in the stillness of dawn. It feels earned, like you've unlocked a level of the universe that few people ever experience. You don't need to be an astronomer. You don't need expensive gear. All you really need is a clear view facing east, a little patience, and the willingness to rise just before sunrise. Binoculars help, sure, but most of the time, your own eyes are enough. You'll be amazed at what you can see when you just slow down and look up. And that's the real magic. Morning sky watching isn't just about spotting planets. It's about connecting with the universe in a quiet, personal way. It's about standing under a sky older than time and realizing you're part of something vast, beautiful, and endlessly mysterious. So next time Mercury reaches its greatest western elongation, set your alarm, grab a cup of coffee, and step outside. You're not just stargazing. You're witnessing the universe whisper, "Good morning." How to spot Mercury during western elongation. All right, you're sold on the magic. Now, let's make it happen. Catching a glimpse of Mercury during its greatest western elongation is easier than you think, and you definitely don't need to be an expert or own any fancy gear. Whether you're a casual sky watcher or just someone who loves a good sunrise, here's your step-by-step guide to spotting the elusive Mercury. 1. Mark your calendar. Western elongations don't happen every day. They pop up a few times a year, and each one lasts for just a short window. So you'll want to plan ahead. Use astronomy apps like Stellarium, Sky Safari, or Starwalk to find the exact dates and times for your location. These apps even show you where to look in real time. Super helpful if you're new to stargazing. 2. Set that alarm. Yes, really. You'll need to be up and outside about 30 to 60 minutes before sunrise. The sky will still be dark enough for Mercury to shine, and trust us, those few minutes of peace and quiet before the day begins are totally worth it. 3. Pick the right spot. Find a location with a clear view of the eastern horizon. That means no tall trees, no skyscrapers, and definitely no bright streetlights. Think open parks, quiet fields, beachfronts, or even your own rooftop. The less light pollution, the better. 4. Spot the spark. Mercury will appear low in the eastern sky, glowing with a steady golden white light. Unlike stars, it doesn't flicker or twinkle. It's small, solid, and bright. It might look like a brilliant star at first, but once you lock onto it, you'll know you've found something special. 5. Bonus round, planet party. Sometimes Mercury brings friends. Depending on the timing, you might also catch Venus, Jupiter, or Mars nearby. Imagine spotting 2 or 3 planets before breakfast. Not bad for a Tuesday morning, right? Why Mercury is so hard to catch at other times. Here's the truth. Mercury is the ultimate cosmic ninja. Fast, sneaky, and always staying close to the sun, like it's playing some kind of celestial hide-and-seek. Most people have never actually seen Mercury with their own eyes, and there's a good reason for that. For starters, Mercury is blazing fast. It orbits the Sun at nearly 29 miles per second. Yes, per second. That's over 112,000 miles per hour. It doesn't linger in the sky like Jupiter or Saturn. It's always on the move, darting from one position to the next before most people even realize it's there. On top of that, Mercury never strays far from the Sun in our sky. It's like that one friend who never leaves the party early or late. They're always hovering just next to the host. Because of this tight orbit, Mercury usually rises just before the Sun or sets just after it, meaning it's often buried in the Sun's glare. And let's be real, nobody wants to stare directly at the Sun to find a tiny planet. Even when conditions are ideal, Mercury is only visible for a short window of 20 to 30 minutes, either just before sunrise or right after sunset. That means if you snooze your alarm or wait too long, you've probably missed it, and once it disappears back into the Sun's light, it might not return to view for weeks. That's exactly why Mercury's greatest western elongation is such a big deal. It's like a pop-up shop in the sky that shows up for a limited time and then vanishes without a trace. For sky watchers, it's a little thrill, a limited edition celestial event that's here one moment and gone the next. Blink, and it's over. So if you've never seen Mercury before, don't wait for someday. Catch it now, while the universe is giving you this rare window. Because when Mercury disappears again, it won't leave a forwarding address. The mythology and mystique of Mercury. Mercury isn't just a tiny planet speeding across the sky. It's a celestial symbol, packed with myth, meaning, and magic. And once you know its story, spotting Mercury becomes more than just sky watching. It feels like you've tapped into something ancient. Let's start with the name. Mercury is named after the Roman god of speed, communication, and travel, the ultimate cosmic messenger. Picture a winged helmeted figure zipping between realms, delivering messages from the gods to the mortal world. In Greek mythology, he was known as Hermes, the guide of souls and the bringer of divine knowledge. In astrology, Mercury rules over intellect, communication, reasoning, and expression. It governs how we think, how we speak, and even how we process information. It's quick, clever, and sometimes a little tricky. When Mercury's in retrograde, for example, everything from emails to travel plans seems to go haywire. That's the mischievous side of this planet in action. But Mercury's mystique doesn't stop at myth. In ancient times, catching a glimpse of Mercury was seen as a powerful omen. Because it's so elusive, appearing only briefly in the sky, many cultures believed it was a messenger from the heavens. If you saw Mercury, it meant something, or someone, was trying to communicate with you. Maybe a shift was coming, or insight was on the way. Even now, there's something deeply personal about seeing Mercury. It's not like seeing the moon, or even Mars. Mercury feels like a secret shared, just with you. A flicker of light that says, pay attention. There's something important in the air. Whether you're a science buff, a mythology nerd, a spiritual seeker, or someone who simply loves a good sunrise, Mercury offers a moment of connection, a chance to witness something rare, beautiful, and full of cosmic energy. So when you catch Mercury in the dawn sky, know this: you're not just seeing a planet. You're experiencing a story that's been unfolding for thousands of years, one that's still whispering messages to those who choose to look up. What if you miss it? Here's what you can do. So, you hit snooze, maybe more than once. The sky got brighter, The birds started chirping, and before you knew it, Mercury had vanished back into the sunrise. First of all, don't beat yourself up. Seriously, it happens to the best of us. The good news? All is not lost. Mercury's greatest western elongation may peak on one specific date, but the viewing window stretches across several days. That means you've got a chance to catch it before and after the main event, if you know what to do. Here's your no-stress plan. Check 1. Check your local times. Start by looking up the exact sunrise time for your city. Then find out when Mercury rises. On elongation days, Mercury usually rises 30 to 60 minutes before the sun. This gives you that golden viewing window where the sky is still dark enough and Mercury is high enough to be seen. 2. Use a sky apps like Sky Safari, Stellarium, or Starwalk are lifesavers. They'll show you where Mercury is in real time, right from your location. Just point your phone at the sky, and you'll get an interactive guide to help you line up your view. 3. Go on a morning hunt. Start your Mercury search 2 days before elongation and keep going for up to 2 days after. Set your alarm and make it a mini adventure. With each passing morning, Mercury's position will shift slightly, but it'll still be there, waiting for you to find it. 4. Use binoculars, if you've got them. While Mercury can be seen with the naked eye, binoculars really sharpen the view, especially in twilight when the planet isn't blindingly bright. You'll get a crisp little pinpoint of light that stands out beautifully from the fading stars. 5. Don't give up. Yes, it's a narrow window. Yes, it takes effort. But the reward? A rare, magical sighting of a planet most people never see. And remember, every morning brings a new chance. So set your alarm, make some coffee, and step outside. Mercury's still out there, and it just might be waiting for you. Mercury and the Moon, a celestial duo. If spotting Mercury alone wasn't breathtaking enough, imagine this: a glowing silver crescent moon rising alongside Mercury, set against the soft colors of dawn. This isn't just stargazing, this is celestial art. Sometimes during Mercury's greatest western elongation, the moon joins the show, hovering near Mercury in the pre-dawn sky. When this happens, it creates a cosmic pairing so beautiful, it stops you in your tracks. Here's what you'll see: a slim crescent moon, like a delicate sliver of silver in the sky. Mercury glowing nearby, sharp and steady, a backdrop of orange, pink, lavender, and blue as the sun prepares to rise. It's like the universe is painting a masterpiece just for the early risers. For photographers, it's a dream shot. For poets, it's instant inspiration. And for those who lean into spirituality, this rare meeting of Mercury and the moon is believed to be a powerful, energetic moment. In astrology and spiritual traditions, the moon represents emotions, intuition, and inner truth, while Mercury represents thoughts, communication, and ideas. When these two align visually in the sky, it's said to be a time when your head and heart connect. That's why many people use this moment to speak affirmations aloud, set new intentions, start journaling, manifesting, or planning creative projects. Even if you're not into the mystical stuff, you might still feel something different in the air, a sense of clarity, quiet inspiration, or just awe at the beauty above. All you need is a clear eastern horizon, a little patience, and a willingness to get up early. And when Mercury and the moon appear together, you'll know you've witnessed something truly rare, a cosmic duet in the sky. So whether you're capturing the moment on camera or just soaking it in with your senses, don't miss this divine pairing. Some sights are worth the early alarm, and this is one of them. Fun facts about Mercury that'll blow your mind. Mercury isn't just a tiny dot in the sky. It's a fascinating planet full of surprises. Here are some quick, mind-blowing facts that make this speedy little world even cooler. Star 1. The smallest planet in our solar system. Mercury is a pint-sized powerhouse. It's actually the smallest planet in the entire solar system, even smaller than some of Jupiter's moons. Despite its tiny size, Mercury packs a lot of personality, zipping around the sun faster than any other planet. 2. Extreme temperature fluctuations. Without an atmosphere to trap heat, Mercury has wild temperature swings. During the day, it can heat up to 800 degrees Fahrenheit, 427 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. But once the sun sets, temperatures plummet to a freezing -290 degrees Fahrenheit, -179 degrees Celsius. Talk about extremes. 3. A year on Mercury is just 88 days. While we're all used to 365 days in a year here on Earth, a Mercury year is only 88 Earth days long. This means Mercury speeds through its orbit in less than 3 months, making it the quickest planet around the Sun. No wonder it's named after the Roman god of speed. 4. Closest to the Sun, but not the hottest. Even though Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun, it's not the hottest. That title belongs to Venus, which has a thick atmosphere that traps heat, creating an oven-like effect. But Mercury still gets its fair share of sunlight, making it one of the most intense places in the solar system. 5. Visible to the naked eye, but often missed. Mercury is one of the few planets visible to the naked eye, but most people go their whole lives without seeing it. Why? It's tricky. Because Mercury stays close to the Sun, it's only visible during certain moments, like during elongations. So, if you've seen it, you're part of a rare club. Now, the next time you spot Mercury, you'll be able to appreciate its awesome, mind-boggling characteristics. From its wild temperatures to its speed in orbit, there's no other planet quite like it. What you'll feel when you finally see it. When that first glimpse of Mercury hits your eyes, it's small, just a tiny speck of light in the vast sky. But the feeling it gives you, that's anything but small. It's like the universe just whispered a secret to you. There's something about sky watching that stirs something deep within. You've woken up before the world, before the noise, the rush, the usual hustle. The world around you is still asleep, and the sky is a blanket of deep, quiet blue. Then, there it is, a tiny, glowing dot, 48 million miles away. A planet, zipping through space at an unbelievable speed, faster than any other planet. It's humbling. It reminds you just how small we are in the grand, cosmic expanse. But more than that, it fills you with wonder, the kind that only comes from seeing something so rare, so fleeting, and so beautiful. That little speck of light has been traveling through space for eons, and for just a brief moment, it's visible to you. There's a sense of connection. The planet's history, its speed, its place in the cosmos. It's all right there, shared between you and the stars. It's as if the universe is offering you a glimpse into the mystery of existence, inviting you to pause, reflect, and feel the magic of the cosmos. And here's the kicker. You didn't need a spaceship or a high-powered telescope to see it. All you needed was a little patience, a little preparation, and a sense of wonder, your own 2 eyes, and a willingness to look up. It's a moment of realization. That feeling of awe, that humbling perspective, is yours. You've just witnessed a part of the cosmos that most people never even notice. And when Mercury vanishes from view, leaving the sky open for the coming light of day, you'll carry that feeling with you. That sense of connection to something far beyond yourself. A feeling that for just a moment, you were part of something much larger than you ever imagined. As the first rays of sunlight start to creep across the horizon and Mercury fades back into the light of day, remember this: you've just witnessed something rare and extraordinary. In that brief moment, you weren't just an observer. You were a part of the vast cosmic dance that's been going on for billions of years. Mercury, speeding through space, offering you a fleeting glimpse of its beauty. It's a reminder of how vast and mysterious the universe really is. But here's the most incredible part. This experience is yours to keep. That sense of wonder, that connection to something far greater than ourselves, it doesn't fade with the sunrise. You've connected with the cosmos in a way that most people never will. And who knows, the next time you look up at the sky, maybe you'll spot another planet, another wonder, or even catch Mercury again. It's a reminder that the universe is always offering us something amazing. It's just up to us to look up, be curious, and take that moment to appreciate the beauty around us. So, if you enjoyed this magical experience, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because we'll be bringing you more celestial secrets and cosmic wonders to explore. Who knows what you'll discover next? And remember, the sky is full of mysteries, waiting for you to unlock them. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up. The universe is waiting.